The Clippers must be feeling a million different things right now.
It wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised.
Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Los Angeles
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Los Angeles Clippers were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
Paul George.
Player of the game.
Paul George seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Here are the top plays from the game. That's another postseason in the books, and I'm already dreading the wait for more hoops. See you next season.
From the back porch, back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize himself, folding keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on the globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue.
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center. Won by Utah. Curling inside to Gobert. Conley. dishes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Jumper's good. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Mitchell, count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LBJ has it. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Conley to Gobert. Stuffs it down with authority.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
LeBron into the front court. They're down 3. To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Mitchell with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Chance for LeBron James. LeBron James. 2 for 2. That's what you want. It's Jazz ball. Conley. And count the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
LeBron with it up top. Down just a couple. Rudy Gobert rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Danny Green. Davis, and drains it.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Utah's got it. Mitchell, defended by Cousins. Probing the defense. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
A simple touch foul.
Davis. Ooh, he'll take that.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Mike Conley Jr. showing no ill effects from the injury that kept him out.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Rudy Gobert swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Looking for his man. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Conley, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LeBron into the front court. Down a point. Gobert to Conley. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Davis. And that's rebounded by the Jazz. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Conley. For 3, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Ingles with a shot, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Joe Ingles to Conley. 4-3. Good contest on the 3. Conley misses.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
LeBron James. He's 3 for 7.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Count it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Gets it in the right corner to Conley. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Conley. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Conley. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
James. LeBron James. Now 4 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Mitchell with it up top. Lead is 2. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Rudy Gobert pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. Baseline drive. DeMarcus Cousins tips it to the rim.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Anthony Davis looking good. 4 for 5.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Conley into the front court. Leads a bucket. Works it. Mitchell, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
And stuffs it home.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
James lobs it up and flushes it down. No stopping AD here. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Conley into the front court. His team up by 1 and draws the contact. So Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Rudy Gobert has got 2 shots coming. Not the best career mark, 62%. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Across the timeline comes James. Down 2 to Kyle Kuzma. To James. Curling inside. Rudy Gobert sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. Here's Davis. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Jazz have the ball. Can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. 9 points for him to start the game. He's hit 3 threes in this first quarter. Lights out from downtown.
And defensively, you have to stay in these guys' pocket. Force him to be a driver rather than a shooter.
1. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. James gets it in the left corner. Cousins. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. To Conley from long range. And Mike Conley at his size gets it away quickly and knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Cruises inside for 2.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
LeBron James, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Conley, now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And counted at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Chance here for LeBron. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Conley. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Lakers ball.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Rudy Gobert. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Whoa, what a finish.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Conley. Not getting the bounce. LeBron James wants it. Count the basket. Conley to Gobert. Rudy Gobert. 3 for 3 in this first half.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Conley defended by Cousins. Fires the 3. Yeah, Mike Conley. No one in his zip code takes advantage for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. The drive right to the basket. To Gobert. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Jumper's good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Count the bucket for 2.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Utah with the possession to Joe Ingles. Fires the 3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Mitchell with the basketball. Down 5. And the Lakers with the rebound. Navigating through traffic to Kyle Kuzma. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
James into the front court. Leads 5. And the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Utah ball. Conley to Joe Ingles. Surveys the floor. Has a look. Mitchell shot. No good. just off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. 9-point margin. Nice pass to set things up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Jazz have it. Conley to Joe Ingles. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
James goes to the left side. Kyle Kuzma gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
And he hits.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent, but the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Los Angeles, they have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's James, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. The follow won't go either.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Five to shoot for Utah. Trying to cash in. Mitchell shot. Comes up empty. Danny Green sets him up. Short jumper off the mark. Mitchell with it up top. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Conley sizing up Cousins. Oh, he had him there for a second. Kicks it around the perimeter. Conley, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando.
The Jazz will start the second half with the near
Player of the half.
Mike Conley most definitely deserves to be player of the half for the way he distributed the ball. It was an excellent display of court vision and solid passing. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Davis with a piece. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. LeBron into the front court.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Davis to Cousins. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. To Conley. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
It's Jazz ball. Conley to Joe Ingles. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Mitchell with the basketball. Leads a bucket. And the basket good at the rim.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Big finish at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here's LeBron for two. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Gobert. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's James controlling the offense. Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Rudy Gobert sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Throws it up. Flushes down the slam.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Lakers at the controls right now. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he misses that one free throw. Shot for Mitchell won't go. To James. Can't connect. The follow won't go either. Rudy Gobert with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
No, I missed a short one there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint.
Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Conley. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
It's James controlling the offense. To Danny Green. James, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk, some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Rudy Gobert rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Kuzma. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
LeBron James. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 75% so far tonight. First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Conley to Joe Ingles. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Donovan Mitchell. For a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Missed the foul shot. To James. Rudy Gobert swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Mitchell with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Kuzma. To Davis. 5 seconds to shoot. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the...
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw good, a 3-point play, and they're back within single digits, down by 9. Conley to Joe Ingles. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
LeBron with it up top. His guys down 11. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Utah's got it. Conley in a matchup with Boogie. Knocked loose. Conley trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Mitchell with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this 3rd quarter. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Conley. Tosses, flushes down the slam.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's shooting 71% so far. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Joe Ingles. Conley gets it in the left corner. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
For 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Cleans the offensive glass. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Quarter comes to an end. The Jazz out in front. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball game.
Knocked loose. Davis. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Conley. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
It goes down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Have to be careful inbounding the basketball, but good anticipation by the defense. Conley into front court. Leads a bucket. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. 2-point advantage. Nice pass to get things going.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Mitchell, it's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. LBJ. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Conley into the front court. Leads 5. Joe Ingles. To Conley. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, the Hawks shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Goes to the left side. Kuzma. To James. Curling inside. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. And scores.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
LeBron into the front court. His guys trail by 10. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Gobert. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. His guys down by 9. From long range, you give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
The body language was so bad in the first half. After every missed shot, your head went down. Now, your head is to the sky, and I like the confidence.
And the 2. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Here's James for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Pass to the rim. Easy path to the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Mitchell, defended by Cousins, has a chance. Mitchell shot off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Nothing going here on that drive.
You got him. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy.
5 on the shot clock. Mitchell's shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Gobert to Conley. Beyond the arc for 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jazz have the ball. There's the toss. James into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Gobert. To Conley. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 10. Davis to James. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
LBJ with it. Shot won't go. To Kyle Kuzma. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Flushes it home. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Conley. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To James. Turns and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Mitchell with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Fires the three. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box and one, or maybe just double team him.
Lakers ball. James. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
You better get back on D.
My girl. So you're talking about what?